Hi there, welcome back to my channel, Let's Cook with Michelle. I'm going to start a Thanksgiving series over the next couple of weeks. I've got a bunch of different recipes that I'm going to post that will create a full Thanksgiving meal. Today I have an herb and sausage stuffing that I'm going to make. I'm going to make a little side dish with a little bit of raisins in it for myself. The big batch I'm making won't have raisins in it, and I'm just going to do the separate one for myself with some raisins. So obviously optional. We're going to get started. I have 16 cups of stale cubed up white bread in here ready to go. I have 1 stick of butter. I have 16 ounces of Italian sausage. Again, this is the kind that I like. So this is Italian sweet sausage. I will take the casing off and get that cooked up in a pan and then bring that in. 3 stalks of clean celery. An onion, I will dice that up. I've got some thyme, sage, parsley, 2 eggs, and some low sodium chicken stock. So let's get started. I have my sausage already cooked up in a pan here. I'm going to hurry up and get everything diced and ready so that you'll watch me just combine everything together and not sit here and chop everything. Chopping parsley now. I've got sage, thyme, onion, celery. Those are all going to be chopped and ready to go, so we'll combine them together. Be right back. So I have my sausage cooked up here with 6 tablespoons of butter. And now I have my 1 yellow onion and 3 stalks of celery all chopped up. And so now I'm going to get that in here, saute that up a bit. And then I also have fresh thyme and sage, a tablespoon of each, that I'm going to put right in here as well. Sage and thyme. Okay, I'll go ahead and get this sauteing up a little bit. I used my nice chopper to get uniform little diced pieces of the onion and celery. It just looks nice. So I'll go ahead and get this all mixed in. Cook this so that the onion and celery get tenderized a little bit, and then I'll bring you back and we'll get everything all put together. I added some garlic powder to the mix, but I'm also going to add some fresh minced garlic. So I will get that mixed in a little bit and let this continue to cook down for a few more minutes. I have my 1/4 cup of fresh parsley chopped up here ready to go. I'm going to add my 2 eggs to that. Okay, so now I'm going to add my 3 cups of reduced sodium chicken broth. You could use whatever broth you want. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm going to let that come to temperature. I'm going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes with the broth added to the mixture. Get it nice and hot, and then we'll mix everything together. I have my 2 eggs here with my 1/4 cup of fresh chopped parsley. Got that mixed together. Now I'm going to dump that over my bread and get that tossed together. All right, and when you feel like you've got this mixed up as best you can, then you dump the rest of the mixture in together. So we'll go ahead and do that now, and I'm going to try not to make a huge mess. All right, now we're going to mix it up with a spoon. It mixes better with a spoon now. Just want to get everything coated here so that you don't get the dry pieces. I like my stuffing to be all coated. I don't like the crunchy pieces. All right, just about done. I do have 2 tablespoons of butter set aside, so I started with 1 full stick of butter. I used 6 tablespoons in cooking with the sausage, and I've saved the 2 a side that I'm going to put on top when it's in the baking dish ready to go. All right, so I've got this all mixed up. Let me bring over my baking dish. Like I said, I have a little dish I'm going to do with some raisins in it for myself. I had never had raisins in stuffing before. I was a kid and I was at somebody's house and they had raisins in it and I fell in love, but it's not for everyone. So I'm just doing a little dish of it just for myself, and then everyone else gets the batch without the raisins. Here's my little dish with the raisins in it for myself, and now I'll get the big one together without the raisins. This is gonna be good. I'm looking forward to this. Yum. Make sure you watch my whole series, the Thanksgiving series. I'm not sure exactly how many items I'm going to make. I may throw in a few at the end as a surprise, but I plan on doing a number of items to make a full meal. So make sure you check out my channel and follow so that you can see all of them for all of the Thanksgiving items that I'm making. All right, so I have this all done, and I'm gonna put my 2 tablespoons of butter on top. Here they are, all ready to go in the oven. This one is going to take 30 minutes at 375 with foil over it. Then you take the foil off and cook it for another 30 minutes. And my little one, I'm just gonna put in for maybe the last 10 minutes. I don't want this little one cooking for that full time frame. So I'm gonna put the foil on this one and get it popped in the oven for 30 minutes, 375. The stuffing is done. It smells so good. All right. I have my little container of one with the raisins. And then here is the one without the raisins for everyone else. I wish you could smell my kitchen. Yum. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of the regular dressing on my plate and some of the raisin one. I wanna try both. Ooh, look at the steam. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, try a little bit of each one. All right, I'm gonna leave that there. Use my fork to get some of the one with the raisins in it. Oh my gosh, yum. Make them look pretty. All right, let's taste this. All right, here's the plain one. Got a little bit of sausage. Want to make sure I get all the stuff in the plain bite. It's pretty hot. Mmm. That's good. You know what would be really good? Add some diced fresh apple into that. I think that would add the final touch onto that, but this is really good. Mmm. Yep. The one without the raisins, definitely my seal of approval. I'm not a celery person, but I can't taste the celery in this, so if you're worried about tasting celery, I don't taste it. Mm-hmm. That one's good. Yum. Let's try the one with raisins. Mm-hmm. I like that one better. You can tell I like the little bit of sweet in it. That's why I think a little bit of diced apple would be good in that one too. But so apple, raisins, or plain, either way. This is really good. I love this. I think I'm gonna freeze some of this for later. Definitely worth a try. Thanks for checking out my channel. I appreciate your time. Let's Cook with Michelle. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Make sure you check out all the other videos in my series for Thanksgiving. Like I said, I'm doing multiples of that, about 3 weeks of videos, 2 of them a week. So Make sure you check them out. Thanks for joining me.